Pumpkin. Hi. Hi, sweet boy. Oh my. Good morning, everybody. This is Brittany and Seth Tiger at Big Cat Rescue, and we are in Tampa, Florida. Hello and good morning, everybody. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning, Pauline. Seth. I wasn't sure if I had shown you guys Seth this week. I know I did on Instagram, but I wasn't sure about Facebook. Good morning, Kim and Christina and Bethany. Good morning. He's playing his game. He's gonna ignore for a minute. Good morning, Brian and Kathy. No Kathy Chambers. Hey, Liz. Yep, he's being silly. I will stay with him as long as he's being a good boy. As soon as he starts his running, jumping, pouncing game, we'll walk away. We are trying not to encourage that. Good morning, Diana. Hello, Mirza. Hi, Pam. Good morning. Good morning, Kara. Yep, this is Seth Tiger at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Playing his little game here. All right, I'm gonna move so I can see your pretty face. There we go. I believe it's the back left ankle that he has had a previous injury on, and it does swell up from time to time when he's being naughty. Good morning, Roselle. Hi, Paul. Thank you, Mirza. Yeah, I pour a lot of time and energy into Instagram. I really spend a lot of time trying to make sure the photos are really current. So that oftentimes I've taken them within a couple of days of posting them. No, don't do it. You were being so good. You were being really good for like 2 seconds. Don't do it, sir. Good morning, Deb. Good, Donna. I'm glad that this is something you look forward to, our lives in the morning. Hi, Carol. Good morning. Good morning, Nikki. I'm not crouched down to his level, so I'm hoping that helps, but he's like a small child. You just can't tell him no. Stop. All right. Is that going to be what we have to do now? We got to go away. Oh, he's going to play his game. He goes into his den. And right back out at me to run. All right. We're leaving. We're leaving. I love you, but we're leaving. We can't condone this. All right, so we are gonna walk over here. We'll see if we catch a glimpse of Hoover. Bye, bud. So the good news is the weather has significantly calmed down. It really wasn't bad here at all. We are very lucky. My heart sure goes out to the Panhandle. It's very eerie to know that a storm like that's skirting right by you. But anyway, so once the cleaners go out, once the cleaners go out and walk each enclosure, make sure nothing has fallen or any major issues, all of the cats that are in their roof sections, like Seth, who you can see in the background watching me, and Hoover, who's in this den right here, they should all get full access back to their enclosures today. We're not expecting any more super heavy winds or rain, so we might get a little bit on and off, but not like what they were saying yesterday. So there's Hoover. I know you guys miss him when he's in the roof section because their Explore cameras aren't on. So I figured today we would try to go see Des Serval. Des Serval is celebrating his 9-year rescue anniversary. And you'll have to forgive me, I'm on foot today. My cart is working, my golf cart's working, but I don't think it's charging correctly. So I'm gonna have to bug Victor again. I hate doing that. because if I charge it up front on different chargers, it seems to hold power for a little bit, but anyway. So I'm stealing power from food prep right now and trying to charge the cart. So we're on foot. There's Mark and Candy. Just finished up lockouts. Good morning! So they are the senior keepers that are here today. And they go out first thing in the morning and close all the lockouts. Yes, Hoover is a tiger. You can learn about all of our cats, learn all their backstories, and each cat that we have. We have just under 70 permanent residents here. You can learn them, all about them, at bigcatrescue.org/catbio. And most of them are also, you can go to bigcatrescue.org/their name. But you have to be careful with that one because sometimes it also has a hyphen Serval or Savannah cat or something like that in the name. So going to the cat bio page is sort of foolproof. And you'll always find them there. So I want to show you guys Des. It's Dez's special day. I do need an ATV, that'd be hilarious. I feel like they'd be too loud. At least the golf carts are pretty quiet, but man, we seem to have a lot of trouble with them. Thank you, Deb, for posting. The unique story with Des is that upon arrival, they thought it was a female. And it took many, many years for Des to ever have an issue where we had to sedate him and take him into the hospital. And when we took him into the hospital, we found out we had a boy. So he went from Desiree, and we shortened it. A lot of people call him Desi or Des. Let's see where he's at. Oh, you know what? He's probably in his roof section too. That makes sense. Des only has 3 legs. And because of that, he is able to be in this really large enclosure here that actually has an open air section to it because he doesn't climb. And when winds get over 30 miles an hour here, all the cats that have open air sections go into roof sections for their safety and ours. If something were to fall on the enclosure and give them a ramp to escape, that wouldn't be good. Hopefully we walked over here to actually see him. Des! Oh, there you are. Hi, Pumpkin. Are you going to come out? He's like, you didn't bring the food. Phoenix, we don't actually know what happened to his leg. Are you in there? I know. He probably won't come out to see us. You sad that you're in there? No, Jamie, we've not had escapes. We've got a lot of safety protocols. So 9 years ago, he came here to Big Cat Rescue. He was found without his leg, so we really don't have a clue the true story of that. Definitely go to his bio page and you'll read about him there. Good morning, Cynthia. No worries. All you've missed so far is we talked to Seth Tiger and we saw a little peek at Hoover. And I'm not on a golf cart today, so it was just a scenic walk back to the center area. Des is an African Serval. But we are about to celebrate our 26th year. So we have been here in this spot in Tampa, Florida, going on 26 years next month. You don't want to say hi? I understand. I showed up without treats. What was I thinking? I also kind of forgot he wouldn't be waiting by his feeding lockout since he's in his roof section. Alright, well, and then he's kind of not near anybody really. Let's go over and say hi to Gabby. Yeah, he only comes out if there's food involved, and even when there is, he's selective. Sorry, I'm fumbling with the gate here. Here we go. I need like a whole extra hand sometimes. So let's say hi to Gabby, Tiger. And then I think I want to go see Tiger Lily this morning. I don't think I've shown her this week. You can see it's still pretty cloudy, but not too bad. Hi, sweet girl. Hi. Good morning, Gabs. That noise she's making is called a chuck. Yeah, we call it a tiger hello. If anybody can post the link to how the sanctuary got started, that would be great. Did start out with a single bobcat named Windsong, and it escalated from there. This is Gabrielle Tiger. Such a pretty girl. She is a very good chuff as well. And she knows it's time for breakfast. They had panicure this week, so they fasted on Sunday, and they had smaller diets on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. It went well. Everybody took the medication that they needed, did really good. And today is the exciting day, because now that the medication's been in them for 24 hours on the final day, now we get to give them lots of treats and snacks today. So they'll get nice big full breakfasts, and then in the afternoon there will be lots of operant conditioning, I have a feeling. Thank you to everybody who's helping me answer questions when I'm walking or when I'm around these cats. I'm not usually looking at the screen that often. Carol Baskin is our founder. I know. Sweet Gab. We do medications for worming and flea treatments monthly and quarterly. He does actually spends a lot of time out of his den, but the fact that he's only closed into the roof section kind of makes him, I think, a little leery. Like, he doesn't want to be caught, so then he'll stay in the den even more. But generally, you walk up to him first thing in the morning and he's just laying by the feeding lockout ready for breakfast. And then in the afternoon, he's kind of lounging all over the place. So I think it's more or less like, ooh, why'd they put me in here? That could be something bad. And it was really just for the passing storm. I think somebody's asking about these cats being in cages, and you're all correct. If they were born in a cage, they can never go free. Learn about that at bigcatrescue.org/gofree. Why that's open, but we will go in this way. There's Thurston. Hi, bud. Thurston is a bobcat. Sorry, I'm gonna have to fumble with the gate again. Oh, it doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. Yeah, I know. So this little square box that you see off the side of his much bigger enclosure is what we call feeding lockout. And he's super ready for breakfast. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Thurston's very food motivated. Yes. So the feeding lockouts are nice because there is a concrete block in there where the food goes. They know that's where they can find fresh water. You can see he has a much bigger enclosure. And there's actually 3 to 4 other bubbles that he has access to. And he shares this enclosure with Lovey, another bobcat. Yep, I see Lovey. Lovey's favorite spot is this platform back here. Hi, Lovey. Hi, sweet girl. Hi. Such a princess. Such a princess. Thurston and Lovey are on the feeding tour on the weekends. So they're really good at breaking keepers' hearts. When the regular keepers go out for the regular routes, they walk right by these two and they chase and they're so excited. And then you're like, no, sorry, the feeding tour is coming. Hi. This is Lovey Bobcat. Look at that little rattlesnake tail. Yeah, Carol, there was a whole Gilligan's Island rescue. We have a Gilligan, we have Ginger, we have Thurston and Lovey. We just recently lost Skipper, unfortunately. We never actually had a professor, but we do have a Mary Ann who lives with Max. Oh, is it time to go? It's time to go. Where are you going? She's like, follow me, this is where we eat. I wish I could. I basically fed almost every day last week and this week, but today she had enough feeders, so that's why I wanted to come out and show you guys some of the cats. It's moving cat day, so my plan, weather permitting, is that I will show you cats that are, I believe we're gonna see Armani come home, and I believe it's Sundari going out. I don't know if I'll follow that. We follow her almost all the time. There's my girl. Hi, Lily. And then I believe Priya is supposed to be going on vacation. Hi. This is Tiger Lily. You wanna come closer? There we go. You're gonna get me. You're gonna get me. Have a seat. Let's hang for a minute. There we go. This is Tiger Lily. She is one of our oldest residents here. Nikki, we have 4 feeding routes, and you need at least 2 to 3 people per route. And that's because each route has small cats and larger cats, and so depending on what level you are volunteer-wise, dictates what you're allowed to feed. Hi, thank you. There, that's nice and calm. That's nice and calm. Good job. Good job, lady. Tiger Lily's one of the original fur farm rescues. She came in on one of the first couple big batches of Bobcats and Lynx that Carol saved from fur farms. Yeah, look how beautiful. So glad she got to wear her own fur for her whole life. You my best girl. You're the best girl. I spend a lot of time talking to Tiger Lily. She was the first cat once I was officially here as a volunteer that I just fell head over heels for. She's a completely different cat now than when I started. She used to hide. She wouldn't come out and eat and lock out when anyone was around. She certainly wouldn't participate in operant conditioning. She does all that stuff now. She's been in captivity her whole life, but look how feisty she is. I mean, she's a tough girl. Very tough girl. Yeah. So if you guys are just joining, this is Tiger Lily Bobcat at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Thank you for posting that link. She is one of our original girls. Yeah, I've put in 3 years worth of coming out here and talking to Tiger Lily. No, Nellie, we are a no contact facility. Oh, that was a very large branch that just fell. I'm gonna go check that out. Get it fell between the cages, but still. Awesome, so we're gonna have a lot of, I believe it's probably Carol, just shared us with explore.org viewers. So we're gonna have lots of newcomers that don't really know about us or our mission. So let's make sure that we try really hard to educate and explain. I've never tried to count her spots, no. And I saw somebody earlier ask if the bobcats, if the females have more spots than the males. It actually does kind of seem to be a trend for the bobcats we have here, but really their size and coloration varies depending on the region that you would find them. Bobcats can actually, they are known to live in 49 of the 50 states for the US. So the ones that are up north are a little bit lighter in color, usually a little bit fluffier. And the ones that are here in Florida are usually a little bit smaller, they're darker, they have a lot more spots, way less fluffy. They don't need all that fur in Florida. Stephen, this is a bobcat named Tiger Lily. She's one of our oldest residents. She was born in 1995. And I will say that any of your questions that show up, if it's more than 2 lines, I can't actually read the full question. I apologize. There's a lot of people in the feed that can help answer questions, and if anything doesn't get answered, we'll reach out to you in the comments afterward. This is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida, and we are one of the world's largest accredited sanctuaries. We're accredited by the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries, and that basically means we don't buy, sell, trade, touch, or breed any of our animals here. We're essentially a retirement home. We tend to take in the older, more abandoned and abused cats, the ones that need a lot of medical assistance. And it's thanks to people like you that we can do that. We have some amazing donors. She's just being so beautiful and calm today. I don't want to walk away from her. I know. The state that doesn't have bobcats is Hawaii. We always joke that they hate water, so they're not going to swim there. Actually, yes, Tiger Lily really likes catnip. Quite a few of our cats, big and small, all really like catnip. Hi. I know. Yeah, bobcats, I fully underestimated how much I would love bobcats and cougars until I came here. Absolutely amazing cats that we have here in the United States. Should we go check on some of your neighbors? Yeah. The other amazing thing I learned about bobcats is just how many noises and vocalizations they have. And a lot of the noises they make literally sound like birds. So I kind of wonder how many times I've been out and about thinking I'm hearing birds calling, and maybe it was a bobcat. All right, should we move along? Oh, I don't want to leave you. You're so beautiful. All right, I'm gonna go. If you guys are just joining, we actually started out with Seth Tiger. So when this feed is over, you can go back to the beginning and watch it on our Facebook page or facebook.com/wildcatwalkabout. They post automatically there. She's my doll baby, yes. Are you making biscuits? We're making biscuits this morning for breakfast. She is something else. Yeah. But yeah, so we started out with Seth, and then we got a little peek at Hoover. They're still in their roof sections. As most of you know, we had a very scary hurricane that passed by us. We were not in the path of that, thankfully. Man, our hearts go out to the Panhandle. But anytime winds get up above 30 miles per hour, we take any of the big cats that have open roof areas and put them in roof areas. I gotta go, okay lady? And so today when the cleaners go out to clean, they will walk all of the cages and make sure there's no debris or any major issues. And then the cats will have full access again. So you should be able to see the Tiger Lake boys. We have a lot of live cameras on property. BigCatCams.com. You can find all those links. And so Hoover and Seth should be back out and about this afternoon. All right, lady. Next person you see will have breakfast to go with your biscuits. All right, bye, lady.
Yeah, I super agree. Bobcats, they are small but fierce. I think that's what made me fall in love with them right away. Like this tiny little package of madness. So I do want to see where that limb fell. And if we're lucky, we might see a Culona or Dryden? I don't know. Okay, well it didn't fall here. I only got like a little glimpse of it when it came down. Oh, there it is. On the outside, right on top of this den. Everything looks okay. All right, well, there you go. Now you know why the cats that aren't in roof, that have open air sections were put into roof sections. Anytime the winds get up like that. Yeah, that fell while I was there with Tiger Lily too. It's not even windy or raining right now.
This is Zimba. Hi, Zimba. You're in your feeding lockout, so we're not going to get a great view of him because of the wire. Hi. So as I mentioned earlier, this is just their feeding lockout area. It's a box that is attached to their much larger cage area. All the way over there. And we use chicken wire around the outside of it so that no vultures or birds can intimidate or mess with their food. Hi. Maybe I go this way? He has the most beautiful eyes. They're like a hazily blue color. Can we show? There we go. Hi. So Zimba is an African serval. He's a very smart boy, so that's why he's waiting right here where he knows the keepers bring the food. Claudia, we totally agree. We wish these cats could be free also. But when humans breed them in cages, they can never go free. You can learn all about that at bigcatrescue.org/gofree. The cats that live here have all been bred by humans for human profit or entertainment. A lot of them have had some pretty rough lives. I showed you guys Gilligan and Smalls being silly yesterday. I'd really like to see Pharaoh. There we go. Yes, we all agree they need to be free, but we have to stop the breeding. Because if they're born in a cage, that's where they have to live. There's Pharaoh. So Pharaoh's also a smart boy. He knows this is where the food comes. Hi. Sweet boy. And I love, he sniffs me like crazy. Like, did you bring the food? Do you have the food? Is the food here? Here's the food. So Pharaoh is a rare white serval. Much like how you get a white tiger, the way you get a white-coated serval is through inbreeding. His parents were a little too closely related. His father's Frosty and carries the white-footed serval trait. You can actually see he has two serval spots right there on his neck area. Because he should actually look the way that Zimba looks. If you see cats that have the white spots on their ears, the way Zimba and all the Bobcats do, those are called flashes.
definitely something big cats have. It's a way they can communicate with each other and their young.
Being sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, he's absolutely stunning, but when you really find out how white tigers and white servals and white lions and all that craziness come to be, it's incredibly sad. They're man-made creations, unfortunately, and it's usually done for money.
Yeah, you tell them. You tell them.
Yeah, Pharaoh and Tonga were brothers. We did recently lose Tonga. That is the roughest part about being a rescue and being a keeper, is getting attached to these cats and losing them. The best we can do is just make every day as wonderful as we can for them. But the saddest reality is they come in abandoned, abused, and neglected, and usually in really poor health. Hurricane Michael has actually already been here and gone, so it's already over, for our area especially, but the aftermath in the Panhandle where it actually hit, we were in no direct path of that storm this time. Yeah, branches actually come down all the time here. We've had a very rainy, windy season already anyway, so yesterday when the hurricane actually hit land, it was one of the calmer days that we'd had. It got a little windy, but not too bad. But that's part of why our
Yeah, you tell them.
that's part of why our keepers walk the enclosures multiple times a day. Is we're looking for branches that are down, any kind of compromise to a cage. Oh, I love that.
He's got his little tail out. Their little tail's out. It was wagging a second ago. Sweet boy. I know. All right.
Let's go see what other neighbors are out being sociable. Not Ariel. Ariel lives right behind him. And I kind of want to make her my next project. Like, be my friend, please. Her and Kelowna both. They're just so elusive and shy, and they don't come out very often unless it's for food. Well, here's Simba. Simba with an S. You already saw Zimba with a Z. Simba is actually a Savannah cat.
Where are you going? Did you already eat breakfast? Yeah. I bet you did. Let's go see. Is there anything left? Nope, clean plate.
So Simba is a Savannah cat. I think he's gonna be a busybody.
Where are you going?
He really loves his neighbors, Nabisco and Mrs. Claus. All the way over there where I'm not gonna be able to see him. Let's curve around. This is Mrs. Claus's enclosure here. See if we can see Mrs. and Nabisco maybe.
Hi. You want your close up for just a sec? Hi. You are so talkative. So talkative.
He's way more talkative before breakfast, and then he calms down a little bit after breakfast. Thank you to everybody who's helping answer these questions. I'm usually not watching the screen. I'm watching everyone around me, especially in this area, because if I'm looking at Simba, that means that Nabisco is somewhere behind me. That's never a good way to be. So, okay, so Mrs. Claus is over here. Down our coolaroo.
Hi, lady.
Mrs. is one of my operant cats.
Hi. Oh, where are you going? Don't pee. No peeing. Hi. Sweet girl. Yeah, you're trying to pee. I know. I know. Yeah, for those of you that were asking, I have been a volunteer out here for over 3 years now. Worked my way from red shirt to a green shirt, so I'm a senior keeper. I can now work with all the cats out here. We are always looking for hardworking volunteers. You can go to bigcatrescue.org/get-involved. Hi. Yeah, it takes a lot of daily love and attention and care to care for all these cats. You being sweet? You being sweet? Love those bobcat tails. Look at that tail. Never stops. Never stops. Yeah, my husband and I actually moved down here from Ohio to get involved here. My only regret is having not done it sooner and faster. Well, I just saw Biscuit because he was lurking behind me. There he is. Hi, bud. This is Nabisco. Hi. Hi, Rowdy. You're so rowdy. How do we clean the cages? All of them are pretty much done in the same manner. I don't see one out here. Sometimes we have poles out here. But basically, keepers walk the enclosures with a 6-foot metal pole that has a little bit of a hook on the end. Here, come down here. Nabisco. Nabisco, I didn't bring food, so I shouldn't hang by lockout. Come here. And we walk the enclosure, and if we see anything in the enclosure, like enrichment or poop or any of that fun stuff, we use the pole to pull it over to the side. And you can see he just walked through a doorway there. If we ever need to shift the cats from one side of their enclosure to the next, we can close those doors. And then anything we pull to the side, we use tongs to pull out of the enclosure. And we keep a trash bag and bleach water in our bucket. That's how we clean all their feeding slabs. We got lots of busy bobcats this morning. I did show you guys Thurston and Lovey earlier. I'm wondering if Jamie hasn't been out to feed yet. We might be able to catch a glimpse of Moses and Bailey. They're not two that you get to see very often. And they're most active first thing in the morning. Yeah, Smalls was being adorable on my feed yesterday morning. So you guys can go back and check that out on the Facebook page. Or go to facebook.com/wildcatwalkabout and give that page a like. And you'll always see anything that we do live, we'll post over there. Hi, Bailey. This is Bailey, and there's Moses. Get you both in the same shot. Moses is a little bit more of a reddish brown color. Bailey has a very pink nose, and Moses has beautiful blue eyes. Good morning, Mary. That might be the only glimpse we're gonna get of those two. Oh, maybe not. Here we go. This is Moses. Hi, Momo. Where you going? And there's Bailey again. She was being really sweet to me the other day, which is not normal for her. Hi. Hi, sweet girl. And she tricked me, because see, normally she's given me that little attitude, but she was actually rubbing on the side of the cage and being all sweet. And then out of nowhere came Moses and he peed on me. You guys plotted.
So this is Bailey Bobcat. And her partner in crime is Moses. Yeah. I know. Yep, they tag team me. And then I messaged Jamie and I was like, you told your cats to do this to me, didn't you? Because the only cats on this whole property that have managed to actually pee on me have all been considered her cats. She has a list of cats that she feeds in the morning. And the ones that have marked me have been Mrs. Claus, Pharaoh, and now Moses. So they're plotting against me. Oh, I laughed. All right, well, that's just gonna be chasing them in circles. I saw a request for Gilligan. I did show him yesterday, but he's one of my favorites, so let's go see if he's out. Oh, I do see Apollo too. Let's go say hi to Apollo. Getting Karma, wrapping up meds. Yeah, I'm on foot today. My cart doesn't appear to be charging, so it's charging right now. And hopefully that works. Let's go see this handsome man. Apollo is also one of our original fur farm rescues. Hi, Apollo. I'm not gonna get any closer. I hear you grumbling. Just finished up breakfast. Nope, I didn't bring seconds. I'm sorry. Apollo, we believe, was born in 1997. Hi. He is a Siberian lynx. Here, come over here, because I feel bad. You think I brought food and I didn't. I didn't. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. He does make really fun noises, and they've been evolving. He used to just kind of make a puffing noise, and now he makes all kinds of interesting noises. Carol, we are on 67 acres in Tampa, Florida. Where are you going? So get a really good look at Apollo here. He was born in 1997. And then we'll try to walk over and see Gilligan, and you can see the big difference between a Siberian lynx and a Canada lynx. Some water. Hi. Good morning, Patricia. I absolutely love watching the cats drink water. As a keeper, all you do is pick up poop and fill up water bowls, so it's always really cute when you fill up a fresh bowl and they come over and take like a 5-minute drink. His fur looks like it's pretty much grown back. I don't really see any shave marks from when he was seen in the hospital. Hoping we'd get a glimpse of Running Bear, also one of our oldest bobcats. Yeah, I've really been trying to come out and get a lot of slow-mo footage of the cats, whether it's walking or drinking. My goal is to try to get some of Cyrus when he jumps for a treat, because that is one of the coolest natural behaviors for a caracal I've ever seen. Is it time to go sleep in the den all day? So you can see how he walks through little doorways, which lets him from one bubble to the next. Alright, I don't see your neighbor though. Running Bear has really become a cat that just comes out to eat and then sleeps in the den all day. He would be over here somewhere. Yeah, I actually take a lot of slow-mo videos, but I post them on our Instagram page. If you don't follow us on Instagram yet, you should. They think you're waving. So that was Karma. She's out doing her wrapping up the med session. Let's see, since I had a request for Gilligan, see if he's out. So Gilligan's would normally be native to Canada and used to cooler weather, so that rock structure you see back there is actually air-conditioned dens for him. And it's still pretty swampy out. Oh, he's over there in his lockout. Let's go see what he's doing. Very, very swampy out today, so it wouldn't surprise me if he went for cooler environment. What you doing, Gilly? It's 8:40 in the morning here. Looks like he's chasing something. What are you trying to get? Look how cute that is. I think it's just a fly. Sometimes when I walk up to them and they're doing things like that, you know, you're like, oh no, is it like a snake or a frog? But nope, he's just getting every last morsel of breakfast. You chasing flies? Hi, sweet boy. Oh. Hi. So this is Gilligan, a Canada lynx, trying to catch a deer fly, I think. That's a big fly, huh? He's determined. Get it. Look at those big feet. It's my favorite feature on the Canada lynx is their giant built-in snowshoes. Scott, we are in Tampa, Florida in the United States. Gilly! Well, this is fun. I've never really seen him play with too much. He's food motivated. And he'll do operant and things like that, but when you give him enrichment, he never really plays with it in front of you. Yes, we are open to the public here. You can go to bigcatrescue.org/tickets. We do guided educational tours. We also have keeper tours and feeding tours on the weekends. You are making me laugh. I'd get down more on his level if the chicken wire wasn't there. You're cracking me up. No, we are a non-touch facility here. It would send the wrong message. These are actually wild, dangerous animals. And even if they were to accidentally hurt you, it could cost them their life, unfortunately. And that would never be a risk any of us would be willing to take. We love them too much to pet them, basically. Because we don't think they should live in cages. But if they're bred in a cage, that's how they have to live life, so. You are just super into this whole catching flies thing today. I've never actually seen him do this, so this is really funny. He is hilarious. And again, if you guys are new to us, the little box he's sitting in is just his feeding lockout. Gilligan actually has a very large enclosure with that whole rock wall back there, our air-conditioned dens for him. Was that really fun? Just cracking up over this. This will probably be a good place to end. If I've missed any of your questions, feel free to ask them again, and somebody in the group can reach out to you, or I can check through the comments when I get back to my desk later. I do believe we're going to be moving some cats today that I will try to follow, weather permitting. It's Thursday, so our vacations are going to change. This is so funny. But thank you to everybody who shared this. Anytime you share our feeds, that is a free way for you to help these cats, because it does help spread the message to people that wouldn't normally find us. Make sure you check out all of our YouTube videos, bigcattv.com, and follow us on Instagram, instagram.com/bigcatrescue. Yep, I believe we're moving Armani, and I believe Priya might be going on vacation, but don't hold me to it. Things change. We're on cat time here. So thank you. Yep, if you guys came in the middle or the end, feel free to go back and watch from the beginning. We saw a lot of cats today, and a little bit of everything. Lots of bobcats, some tigers, lynx, Savannahs. So thank you guys so very much. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I will probably be back with you later this afternoon. Thank you. Gilly.